तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Good morning. Today we shall learn something about religion. So what Swamiji has got to say on religion. Please see page number 95. Some of Swamiji's ideas on religion are given in these pages. Religion is not in books, not in theories, nor in dogmas, nor in talking, not even in reasoning. It is being and becoming. And the next two. My children, the secret of religion lies not in theories, but in practice. To be good and to do good, that is the whole of religion. Religion is the idea which is raising the brute unto man and man unto God. So, religion is not in theories, nor in dogma, nor in talking, not even in reasoning. It is being and becoming. It's not talk. It's not subscribing to a philosophy or an ideology, or not having an opinion or judgment. It's being and becoming. It must be a direct experience. We worship people like Vivekananda, Buddha, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Ramana Maharshi, Shirdi Baba, because they came in direct contact with the truth. For them, it was not a theory. Anybody can read a book. Anybody can read a book and quote from the book, right? Today, computer does this better than what we do. Okay? That quoting doesn't make you religious. So what really makes you spiritual or religious is whether the truth that you are talking about intellectually, has it been an experiential reality for you? నువ్వు ఏదైతే సత్యం గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నావో అది నీకు అనుభవంలోకి వచ్చిందా, నిజంగా నువ్వు తెలుసుకున్నావా? Vivekananda was in search of truth. In the quest for truth, he had asked many people, have you seen God, have you seen God? Ultimately, when he came to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and asked him the same question, sir, have you seen God? You're talking so much about God. And Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa replied, yes, I have seen God. I see him as clearly as I see you. నిన్ను ఎలా చూస్తున్నావు అంత స్పష్టంగా నేను దేవుడిని చూస్తున్నాను ఆయన. First time, a convincing reply came to him. And then Sri Ramakrishna, told him what one has to do to get the reality, to experience the reality. And then Swamiji had practiced a lot of austerity, spiritual disciplines, and ultimately he had attained truth. And then he set out to preach about the truth to the rest of the world. Swamiji is saying here, religion is a force that raises the brute unto man and man unto God. Why do we need religion? Today we talk about science. Science has helped us to conquer the external nature. For example, we have built the shed here. The sun says, get scorched. సూర్యుడు ఏం చెప్తారంటే నువ్వు ఇట్లా అగ్నిలో ఉండు, ఓకే, యూ గెట్ స్కార్చ్డ్ అండ్ యూ ఆర్ డినయింగ్ ఇట్. నో యూ వాంట్ టు స్కార్చ్ మీ, ఐ విల్ బిల్డ్ దిస్ రూఫ్, ఐ విల్ సేవ్ మై సెల్ఫ్. సో యూ ఆర్ యాక్చువల్లీ ప్రొటెస్టింగ్ అగ్రెస్ట్ నేచర్, యూ వాంట్ టు కాంకర్ నేచర్. So the rain says that you get drenched. He says, why should I get drenched? I will use an umbrella. I will build a structure. I will live under it. So you are trying to conquer the nature external because so that life becomes a little more comfortable. That's fine. But there is an internal nature that also you need to conquer. Whereas look at a human being. Human being is not such a simple, design. There's so much of complexities. We know that we have lower impulses and higher impulses also. That's what Swamiji is saying, human being. Swamiji gives a beautiful definition for human being. What he says is, human being is a curious mixture of devil, man and God. There are three things in this piece of life. One is the devil, demonical, asuric we say. రాక్షస ప్రవృత్తి we say. కనపడుతుంది మన సమాజాన్ని ఇప్పుడు చూస్తూ ఉంటాం. ఒకటి రాక్షస ప్రవృత్తి, ఇంకోటి మనుష్య ప్రవృత్తి, ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే దైవ ప్రవృత్తి. మూడు ప్రవృత్తులు ఉన్నాయి సేమ్ పర్సన్లో. సో the goal of education, of philosophy, of religion is to help the individual manifest the divine nature more to the exclusion of the demonical or asuric nature. మన రాక్షస ప్రవృత్తిని, అసుర ప్రవృత్తిని పూర్తిగా సబ్లిమేట్ చేసి కేవలం దైవ ప్రవృత్తిని ప్రకటించడానికి మనకు దోహదపడేది మతము, స్పిరిచువాలిటీ. If that spiritual instinct is not there, money will not solve the problems of the world. Educated people are only cheating, right? The maximum number of educated people today are corrupt. Not the illiterates, not the vegetable sellers or street vendors. They are not working against the interest of the nation. Because that religious impulse is not there, spiritual impulse is not there. The people who are indulging in corruption, they are not able to check their greed. వాళ్ళ దురాశను వాళ్ళు కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోలేకపోతున్నారు. Because they no control over the internal nature. They know that actually. Similarly, lust, similarly anger, envy, jealousy, these are all the lower impulses. To sublimate them and to conquer them, you need spirituality, you need religion. So today, other day, earthquake happened. So just earth shook for 2 minutes. 40,000 people died. Just 2 minutes only. So the decades of effort that we put in there came to naught. కొన్ని దశాబ్దాలుగా మనిషి చేసిన ప్రయత్నాలన్నింటినీ ప్రకృతి 2 నిమిషాల్లో ఫ్లాట్ చేసింది. So you are helpless before nature. In such situations, you are forced to think, you are compelled to think, why should I suffer like this? Can't I conquer nature? Who controls nature? Then the thought came, God has, some other force is controlling this nature. Who is that force? God. Then how can I know God? How can I realize God? How can I know the truth? Then the practices are given. Prayer, meditation, surrender, bhakti is also called. Service to others. These are the processes which will help you to conquer the mind, to gain mastery over your inner nature. Then inner నేచర్ని ఎప్పుడైతే మాస్టరీ చేస్తామో అప్పుడు నిజంగా నువ్వు ప్రకృతిని దాటిపోతావు. ప్రకృతిని దాటినప్పుడు నీకు భగవత్ సాక్షాత్కారం అవుతుంది, దైవ సాక్షాత్కారం. అది అయిన తర్వాత ఆ మనిషి బికమ్స్ ఎ డివైన్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్. సో ద నెగిటివ్ ఆర్ asuric impulses will not manifest through that individual because the individual has mastered his inner nature. Only దైవ ప్రవృత్తి అభివ్యక్తీకృతం అవుతుంది, irrespective of the external circumstances. Today Rama is actually our hero because Rama actually lived under most trying circumstances. Not that actually life was a comfortable life. A series of tragedies, if you just look at Ramayana. No other person had gone and undergone such serious hardships as Rama had. So life was a series of tragedies. But in spite of the most trying circumstances, he exuded, always the noblest of the character. He was never a perturbed human being, never was a grumbler, never was an irritant person. He expressed the noblest of the character in the most trying circumstances. That's why he has become a hero, because he mastered his inner nature. So that's why he became our hero. And similarly, our goal is to conquer the internal nature. Today we are so focused on the external nature, totally forgotten the internal nature. That's why now and then whatever the evils that you see in society, people have no control over their senses. They have no control over their inner nature. To get control over the inner nature, we need spirituality. We need meditation. We need prayer. We need selfless service. We need repetition of God's name. There are the methods and the means. That's why Swamiji is saying religion is a force that raises the brute unto man and man unto God. So if religion and spirituality you remove from society, human beings will reduce themselves to the level of bees. That will happen. That's why to tame the lower nature and to manifest the higher nature, we need something actually that is religion or spirituality. Basically, religion or spirituality is the science of human being in depth. మనిషి అంతర్గత పరిశోధన చేసి తన లోవర్ ప్రవృత్తిని జయించడానికి ఉపయోగపడేది, సహకరించేది ఆధ్యాత్మికత. సో ఎవ్రీ రిలీజన్, ఇఫ్ యూ లుక్ ఎట్ ఇట్, ద కోర్, ద ఎసెన్స్, ద సెంట్రల్ ఫిలాసఫీ ఆఫ్ every religion is same. But why, Swamiji, fights happen, quarrels happen, conflicts happen in the name of religion? That is because some of the followers, they fail to understand the essence of their own philosophy, their own religion, and that's why they tend to become narrow, bigoted, okay, fundamental. That is the reason conflicts happen. Conflicts, they don't happen because the scripture is wrong, because your inability to understand the scripture in its true light actually is at the root cause of all conflicts that happen in the name of religion. So more about religion we'll learn afterwards, okay? Thank you, nice day.